Gwanghwamun Gate is a prominent historical landmark located in Seoul. It serves as the main and largest gate of Gyeongbokgung Palace, which is one of the most significant royal palaces of the Joseon Dynasty. Originally built in 1395, Gwanghwamun Gate has undergone several reconstructions due to damage from invasions and fires. The current structure was restored in 2010, replicating the original design. The gate features classical Korean architecture with distinctive curved roofs and intricate decorations, symbolizing the authority of the king. The structure is made of wood and stone. The gate is not only a symbol of the Joseon Dynasty, but also a critical location for various historical events, protests, and celebrations in modern South Korea. The gate is famously known for the changing of the guard ceremony, which takes place twice a day. This ceremonial event showcases traditional military attire and historic customs. The gate is a popular tourist attraction, providing visitors with a glimpse into Korea's rich history and culture, and serving as a gateway to the expansive Gyeongbokgung Palace complex. Gyeongbokgung Palace, also known as the Palace of Shining Happiness, is one of the largest and most iconic palaces in Seoul. It was constructed to serve as the main palace of the Joseon Dynasty, which ruled Korea from 1392 to 1910. The palace has undergone various renovations and restorations over the years, particularly after suffering damage during invasions and conflicts. The palace complex boasts traditional Korean architecture, featuring beautiful wooden structures with intricate designs. Notable buildings within the palace include the Chuncheon, the Throne Hall, Gyeonghwamun Pavilion, a scenic banquet hall on an island. Gyeongbokgung Palace holds great cultural and historical importance. It showcases the artistic and architectural achievements of the Joseon Dynasty and is a symbol of Korean heritage. Located within the palace grounds, National Palace Museum of Korea exhibits royal artifacts from the Joseon Dynasty, and provides insights into Korean history. The palace is one of the most visited tourist attractions in Seoul, and its expansive grounds provide opportunities for exploration and photography. Visitors can rent hanbok, traditional Korean clothing, to enhance their experience. The palace is a must-visit for those interested in Korean history, culture, and architecture, offering a captivating glimpse into the royal past of Korea. Gyeongbokgung Pavilion is a significant and picturesque structure located within the grounds of Gyeongbokgung Palace. It was constructed during the reign of King Sejong the Great in the 15th century, specifically in 1412. It was used for royal banquets and gatherings, showcasing the power and wealth of the Joseon Dynasty. The pavilion is beautifully designed and sits on an island in a serene pond, surrounded by landscaped gardens. It features a two-story structure and is supported by 48 wooden pillars. The architecture reflects traditional Korean style, characterized by its curved roof and ornate decorations. The name Gyeonggbokgung translates to Pavilion of High Virtue, and it was designed to host important national ceremonies and celebrations, including royal feasts. It embodies the aesthetic values of nature and harmony in traditional Korean architecture. The pavilion is renowned for its stunning views, especially when reflected in the water during sunrise and sunset. It is a popular spot for photography, appreciated for both its beauty and cultural significance. The pavilion occasionally hosts cultural performances and reenactments, further enriching the experience for visitors and highlighting its role in Korean heritage. Gyeongbokgung Pavilion is a must-see for anyone visiting Gyeongbokgung Palace, representing the eloquence of Korean royal architecture and providing a glimpse into the opulence of the Joseon Dynasty. Gwanghwamun Square is a prominent public plaza located in the heart of Seoul. It serves as both a historical site and a cultural hub, providing a space for public gatherings, events, and celebrations. The square is situated in front of Gwanghwamun Gate. It holds historical importance as a site of various political movements and protests throughout South Korea's modern history, particularly during the democratic movements in the late 20th century. The square is home to several significant monuments and statues. The square often serves as a venue for cultural events, festivals, and public performances. It is a gathering place for citizens and tourists alike, promoting civic engagement and community activities. The square has been designed with natural landscaping, pathways, and an open layout, making it an inviting space for visitors. The square features fountains and green areas, enhancing the urban environment. Located near key landmarks, the square is easily accessible and well-connected to public transportation. The National Museum of Korean Contemporary History is a prominent museum located in Seoul, dedicated to the modern history of Korea, particularly from the late 19th century to the present day. The museum was officially opened in 2012, following extensive renovations of the former government building, which dates back to the early 20th century. It aims to educate visitors about Korea's contemporary history, including its political, social, and cultural developments. The museum features a wide range of exhibitions that showcase important events, movements, and figures in modern Korean history. The exhibitions cover significant topics such as Korea's struggle for independence, the Korean War, democratization movements, economic development, and contemporary social issues. The museum houses a diverse collection of artifacts, photographs, documents, and multimedia presentations. Visitors can engage with various displays that provide a deeper understanding of the historical context and the evolution of Korean society. The museum's building blends modern design with historical elements, creating an open and inviting space for visitors. Its layout allows for easy navigation through the exhibitions and enhances the overall visitor experience. The museum is family-friendly and provides interactive exhibits that cater to visitors of all ages. Situated near key attractions such as Gwanghwamun Square and the National Palace Museum of Korea, the museum is easily accessible and ideally positioned for those exploring the area. The museum plays a vital role in preserving and sharing Korea's modern narrative, making it an important destination for those interested in the country's past and its journey towards the present. Leim is a combination of King Sejong's real name Ito and Rim, which means forest or king. You can enjoy the leisure of your trip in a sensuous space that harmonizes tradition and modernity. Leim, a special space located at the birthplace of King Sejong, is a premium cafe that provides relaxation and taste to those traveling to Gyeongbokgung Palace and Tongan Market. Once you enter into the cafe, you find a large rock mountain which has been installed between the first and second floors of the cafe, covered with authentic natural moss. In the cafe, you see water flows over the moss and water vapor. It symbolizes the revived atmosphere of the famous site where many kings were born. There are famous mountains and streams in this area. Wangsan Mountain and Bukoksan Mountain were encamped in the background, and the Susongdong Valley flowing between them continued all the way to Cheonggyecheon, forming a perfect mountain and forest. However, as we entered modern society, the energy of the famous place of the Joseon Dynasty was lost. In order to develop the city, the water in the Susongdong Valley was blocked by Bagay Stream. This cafe installed a huge stone to recreate the energy of a famous place and the flow of peace that flowed here 600 years ago. When you go up to the rooftop, you can see Gwanghwamun Mountain and Bukhansan Mountain at a glance. Seoul is a charming neighborhood located west of Gyeongbokgung Palace in Seoul. It is known for its rich history, traditional Korean architecture, and vibrant cultural scene. Seoul, which means West Village, has a long history that dates back to the Joseon Dynasty. It was originally a residential area for high-ranking officials and has retained much of its historical charm. The neighborhood features a mix of traditional hanokes, Korean wooden houses, and modern structures. Walking through the narrow alleyways, visitors can appreciate the architectural beauty of these traditional buildings, some of which have been converted into cafes, shops, and guest houses. It is known for its artistic and cultural atmosphere. The area is home to galleries, artisan workshops, and cultural spaces that showcase local art and crafts. Seoul is a delightful neighborhood that offers a blend of history, culture, and contemporary life, making it a must-visit destination for anyone exploring Seoul.